Hi guys, okay, it's Friday again, yeah. As you can tell, I am not feeling my perkiest. I am in the middle of a very bad flare up and I'm so uncomfortable in every single possible way. So I did think about not doing a video, I'll be honest. And then I thought, no, I'm determined to do a video because I don't just want people to see me being all happy and cheerful and feeling okay. At the end of the day, I have this weird illness that just strikes at any time it feels like and however it feels like. If I'm going to give a true portrayal on what this illness is actually like, you have to see the bad as well as the good. I'm going to start with smell. Now, the main thing I want to point out is that with a flare up, particularly this one, everything feels hypersensitive. So, smell, you can imagine, is not a great one to be set as hypersensitive because, for instance, I've made egg and ham for the dog and the smell is just awful. To me, it smells vile. I feel sick smelling food, preparing it, not just that food, just any food in general, and it really just takes your appetite away because the sense of smell is so strong that everything smells horrible. It doesn't matter if it's your favourite thing that you'd normally eat, all of a sudden it smells disgusting and you don't want to put it in your mouth because it smells that bad. Which leads nicely on to my next point. Number 2, taste. Again, everything is like turned to full at the moment, and I find that I have two extremes generally with my taste. It either tastes of absolutely nothing, and there is nothing worse than eating food that tastes of nothing, because what's the point? You're just chewing and there's no excitement or joy that comes from it. But at the moment I am the opposite. Everything tastes mega strong. Like, I had a cereal bar because I obviously have to eat to take my medication, and normally I really like them, and the first bite I felt as though I may as well have just emptied a bag of sugar into my mouth. Everything, whatever flavour it is, whether it's hot, salty, sweet, sour, it will be extreme to the point it's not enjoyable. So today is definitely a day where I would recommend meal replacement shakes because you're getting all the vitamins and things you need. You're still going to feel ill having them, same as you would eating, but it's gone quicker and it's got everything in it that you need to make your body feel a little bit better. So that's generally going to be my plan today, or certainly while I'm in the middle of this flare up. Give it a go, it might help you. That's just a little thing I do. Number 3 is touch. Now, my skin feels as though I have baby insects crawling all over my body, and it's really quite uncomfortable. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I mean, I am cold as well at the moment. I cannot get warm at all. But to put a cardigan on, it feels really weird, and I would much rather sit here cold with that sensation lessened than having a jumper on, feeling a bit warm, because I won't be much warmer, and yet my skin would feel awful. I don't know if you can see, I have like goosebumps, and that isn't the cold that's causing that, that is the sensation of my skin crawling, and it'll come on and off throughout the day. And that's one of the worst sensations I think you can have, really. I mean, it's not just a skin thing when it comes to touch as well. I find that my joints and all the points of my spine are really tender, and I feel as though they've gone from normal size to like this on my back. So it's a very bizarre feeling to like lean back and feel as though you've got loads of ping pong balls like stuck onto your spine. but that's the only way I can think of to get it across as to how I feel at the moment. Number 4, sight. As you can tell, got the old spectacles on because my eyes feel as though I've been swimming and I've got some chlorine in them. They're itchy, they're dry, they're tired. I feel like I'm straining to look and frowning a lot. I can't, if I'm watching the telly, I can't necessarily focus on the menu. If it's certain colours, my brain really struggles to pick them up, so I'm going to be on these for a good few days now. Luckily, I'm not one of these people that completely detests the fact that they wear glasses. A lot of my family wear glasses. I've worn them on and off since I was about 15, so to me glasses aren't a problem, which is a good thing because I have to wear them a lot these days. Number 5, hearing. Now, I have 2 very different effects go on during a flare up. This side, because I've had so many ear infections in it since I was little, basically kind of goes back to like I've had a bad ear infection and I've gone almost deaf in it. It's very cloudy and distorted, and if you're sat on that side of me and you're talking to me, I will have to turn to face you to hear what you're saying properly. There's no actual permanent damage done. I've had them checked because at one point I had a really bad ear infection and I had absolutely no hearing in it for about 2 weeks, but they've done numerous checks and there is no permanent damage has been done. It's literally just during a flare up that it goes again. But then this side decides that it is going to pick up every single high pitched sound that is around me. Like, I can hear the washing machine at the moment in the other room, like way over there, and I feel as though I'm sat filming this, sat next to the washing machine. And then this side I can't hear anything, so it's, you know, it's the best of both evils really. The basic summary I would say is that everything goes hypersensitive. The things that you need to work normally don't. So I become very clumsy. Like, I've cut my finger the other day and it's just not healing up properly. It's right on the knuckle as well, which is always good. If you're gonna do it properly. Yeah, everything's just extreme, and I can't say emotionally that I feel affected at the moment more than usual. It's very much a physical flare up, because I believe that you can have emotional flare ups as well. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I find that when my body's in the state it is in at the moment, that I kind of just don't feel any emotion in any way, which probably sounds really bad, but I don't feel angry, I don't feel happy, I don't feel sad. I just function rather than feel anything. And then out of nowhere I'll get really upset over something stupid, or I'll get really angry over the littlest of things. It won't last long, and then I'll go back to just my normal self, or the flare up will continue. Yeah, it's just a rough little description of how I'm feeling at the moment, because I still felt as though I wanted to get a video out there and, you know, just show the true picture of what Fibro really is, because it's not, you know, it's not the greatest of things to have, and I just wanted to show that everyone has bad days with it and everyone has better days. You don't necessarily have a good day with fibromyalgia. I've found you just generally have bad days or worse days, and today is a worse day for me. Has been for a couple of days, so I'm hoping this flare up just goes away soon, to be honest with you, because it really is starting to bring me down a little bit, and I don't like that, because I try to be a happy person and I try to stay positive, because why get yourself down even more than you have to when you've got something like this going on. So if you've got any sort of coping mechanisms of when you're having a flare up, or things which might make it a bit more comfortable, comment below. get in touch, let me know. If you've enjoyed this, I know it's been a bit of a moany one today, but please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. I put out videos every Friday, even when I'm not feeling good so far. I'm sure there will be days where I don't, but so far I have kept my promise to myself and to you guys. So until then, see you next Friday. Bye.